everyone, Erin from Santu here, hope you're doing well. Today we're going to show you how to make cafetiere, also known as French press coffee. That's what we drink at home. We have this lovely espresso machine here at our workshop, but we just have cafetiere at home. So we'll show you what we do to make it. It's really simple. The things that you're going to need are obviously cafetiere, French press. This one was about 20 quid online. It's a double-walled stainless steel, which we like because it keeps the coffee hot for longer, but whatever one you find at the back of your cupboard that will work, you can use. You'll need a kettle. It doesn't have to be a fancy one like this, just a normal kettle. You will either need to buy your coffee pre-ground, in which case you want to make sure you get a coarse ground coffee, or you'll need whole beans and a grinder. Again, this is not a fancy grinder. The one we use at home is just a hand grinder. It's about £20 again, and of course you'll need some amazing coffee. And let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is grind your beans, if they're not pre-ground. And what you'll want is either a coffee scoop, this one came with our grinder, or just a tablespoon measure, kind of a heaped tablespoon. And generally we would say you want a good heaped spoon per cup. This is about 4 cups, so 4 or 5 scoops depending on how strong you like your coffee. So I'm going to put that in the top of the grinder. Pre-measured, so I'll do it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a little bit for luck. If you're doing it already ground, then you only need 4 because you get more kind of fit into the spoon when it's already ground. And then we grind it, which is kind of a workout for the morning. If you've got an electric grinder, then good for you. Otherwise, you're going to have to do it by hand and it'll take a minute. So I'll see you on the other side. Done. So let's work out for the day. Coffee's ground, kettle's boiled. Now this kettle is actually it's a little bit low now. It's at about 85 degrees. Going to bring it back closer to the boil. So when you boil your kettle, ideally what you don't want to do is put boiling hot water on your coffee. So you either want to wait about 30 seconds to a minute after your kettle boils, or when you can sort of hear it when it's just about to come to the boil, switch it off then. So your water's just off the boil. This will be fine. So, grounds in, smells really, really good, which is why you really want to grind at home, if you can be bothered. And then water on, and what you want to do when you're adding the water is to make sure that you're getting all of the grounds wet, because what can happen is they can float on top of the water and then they're not kind of really infusing properly. So you can kind of be all professional and go around in circles like this, and that just helps to make sure you catch all of the grounds. You'll see some people, they'll add a bit of water and then they'll let it sit and then they'll add some more. You can do that if you want, but honestly we don't generally bother. All the way to the top. Or as much water as you need. Obviously if you've used less coffee then you want to put less water in. Whoops. Pop this on. Critically, don't press that down yet. You want to wait about 4 or 5 minutes. Again, if you want your coffee stronger you can let it sit for a little bit longer, but generally we leave it for about 4 or 5 minutes. So we'll see you in a few minutes and we'll press this down and show you what it looks like. Hello again. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes, so the coffee's ready to go. Just before I press that down, I'm just going to show you the beans that I used for this. So this is our coffee 4, which we really particularly love for French press, cafetières and filter. So it's a lovely coffee from the Tosi family farm in Edinburgh, Santu, and we roast it medium, which you can probably see there. So it's a lovely sort of mid caramel colour, not too dark, and it's just gorgeous, really nice nuanced coffee. So let's press this down. There we go, easy peasy. What happens when you press it down is all the grounds are going to the bottom, and that means that they're not infusing the water any longer. So once you've pressed it down, your coffee's not going to get any stronger. Pour this out. You can add milk or sugar if you want, but this is a really creamy, quite sweet, honeyish coffee anyway, so you might find that you actually don't need it. And that's it. So it's like 6 minutes from start to finish. Beautiful cup of coffee at home. I hope you try it and I hope that you enjoy it. Thank you very much.